I'll never let go, Jack. Welcome back to another episode Under the Lights. It is a very wet evening here in Essex at the Dunmo Group Stadium. It's the Battle of the Towns in the National League South as Braintree hosts Slough. It's the Iron versus the Rebels. Let's hope they strike whilst it's still hot. Here's a little bit of history for you. The club were formed in 1898 as Manor Works FC, a works team from the Crittall Window Company who supplied iron window frames to the Titanic, hence why the club are nicknamed the Iron. I'll never let go, Jack. She did let go. Let me show you round this wonderful ground. Up first we have the clubhouse end, which can accommodate 1,131 supporters. Moving on to the Cressing Road side of the ground, which can fit 1,130 fans, 755 of which can be undercover. You lucky devils. The Quag end has room for 1,408 and the main seated stand holds 553. Add that all up and that gives us a grand total capacity of 4,222. Carol Vorderman, eat your heart out. Let me introduce you to our very first National League South dugout. It's a half and half special, and on the bottom we have got our brickwork foundation. On top of that is a metal orange framework with the perspex on the side and a lovely curve at the back. This dugout can accommodate 14 substitutes, and just in front of them is our technical area where our gaffer tonight, Ryan Maxwell, will be parading up and down. Speaking of managers, it's time for our manager cliche of the week. Big thanks for those of you that got involved last week. The correct answer, yes, you guessed it, it was Ian Holloway. But can you tell us which gaffer said these famous words? I wouldn't say I was the best manager in the business, but I was in the top one. Stick your answers in the comments section below, and if we get 10 correct answers, we will give out a prize. Good luck.
My name's Graham, Graham Wicks, and the groundsman here at Braintree Town. We've got a bit of a wet one tonight, so we just want to try and do the best we can to try and dry it out a bit.
How close was the game to being called off, Graham?
We're okay here, it does drain reasonably well. We've just got one small area just here that struggles a bit. Generally the rest of the pitch is okay. Try and sort of move wear around wherever they're doing their warm-ups, things like that. So I've asked them to go different sides of the pitch to where the wear is. And also they do some quick feet stuff to keep that off the pitch rather than on the pitch. But, I'd say tonight we're the closest we've been all season, I'd say, to being called off, but still a long way off, I'd say.
Quickfire facts. It was a record-breaking season in 2016-17 when the club reached the second round of the FA Cup. They lost 5-2 to Millwall, but still, what a journey. Quickfire facts. Current Pompey gaffer Danny Cowley led the club to a third place finish in the National League in 2015, which is another club record. Quickfire facts. And here are three players that have played for Braintree and gone on to play professional football. Kenny Davis, Andy Yedham and Britta Sombalonga. He only played 5 times, but he did bag 5 goals. Quickfire facts. The legendary band The Prodigy are from Braintree, and the club have commemorated lead singer Keith Flint with this quality mural. The story behind this club crest is absolutely brilliant. Get on this. It was designed by Paul Claydon and John Weaver in 1987 whilst they were on holiday during a rainstorm. The factory's roof design is from the old Crittall garage which overlooked the ground. To the left is an industrial chimney mirrored by a floodlight pylon, with the football in the middle to represent the sport being played. Let's have a butcher's at the club's kits, starting with the home. It's a vibrant orange and white striped kit with the Tiger Claw effect, sponsored by the Dunmo Group and made by UK manufacturers Wise. The collar is a V-neck with an orange trim. Onto the away. It's a green kit with thin white vertical stripes. The V-neck collar has the white trim, and I think you'll agree these are two very sharp, colourful kits.
I'm Ryan Maxwell, manager of Braintree Town Football Club.
Ryan, you have a wealth of experience in non-league football. What do you take from that into management?
Yeah, I've got a bit of a vast experience, some good, some bad. And I think you use all the good and all the bad when it comes to management because you encounter all of it.
What kind of player were you?
Quite aggressive. My type of player was definitely died out of the game. Probably couldn't even play now if I'm honest with the rules.
What's the one thing you miss from playing?
Tackling. just the feeling of competing for 3 points as a player. Don't rush into retirement is my advice to anybody. You know, stay playing as long as you can.
What's your style of play as a gaffer?
I like to play in the opposition's half. I like to play front foot style of football.
And if you could share the dugout with any manager, past or present, who would it be?
It's got to be Mourinho. All day, every day.
What would you ask him?
How'd you get so good at this?
The rain is still coming down, but it will not stop our pitch review. And it didn't stop this game going ahead. Thanks to this man behind us. As you saw, he had his roller out on the pitch, getting rid of some of that surface water. Some would say these are the perfect conditions for a game of football. The pitch is zippy, it's very slick, so the boys should have no problem spraying those diagonals across the pitch. But where does it go on our ratings board? There's only one spot. It's absolute carpet.
I'm Glenn Warwick, I'm the strength and conditioning coach at Braintree Town. So first of all, the boys come out, get the heart rate going, so normally we just get the balls moving. So the more touches the ball, in my opinion, the better. Once we do that, we go into our band work. So any of the boys that want to do the mini band work, they do that on their own. Go into our big band work, so just get the muscles firing, activating the muscles, then into the agility side of things, and then into ball work. The strikers go into the shooting, defenders go into their heading and their clearances. So we do a few short, a few long ones, just trying to imitate the game. So they go from the warm-up into the game like nothing's ever happened.
Right, time for a feed up. I've gone for the monster burger and it did not disappoint. We got a double patty, bacon, onion and cheese. Got myself a cup of tea and this has set me back $6.50. Let's give it a try. Weighty. Solid. Jaw-dropping. No wonder this burger won awards.
Tucked away behind the clubhouse end is this little gem. It's the Braintree Town Club shop and it is a groundhopper's dream. They've got everything from programs to badges to memorabilia. So if you're into that kind of stuff, if you come into the game, you have to come check this place out. It's absolutely quality.
Hello, my name is Dejon Noel Williams. This is Braintree FC and I'm a striker.
So Dejan, you represented Granada at international level. What is that like?
Yeah, it was good. It was an honour, really. A lot of my family are from Grenada, so I had family supporting over in Grenada, and a lot of family who live in London are also Grenadian. So yeah, it was a proud moment for me.
How did the call-up come about?
So when I was at Oxford United, they was like looking at me from then, and then they've always just kept tracks of me in my progress. And then I went to Spain last season in the second division, and then they were watching me there as well. And then I got my call-up, and my first debut was the World Cup Qualifiers, and then I was able to represent in the Gold Cup in the summer, which was great.
Obviously your dad, Gifton Noel Williams, what was his advice to you as a player?
As a big man, as a striker, always be physical, work hard. Like the least you can do is work hard, and then my ability will speak for itself. And even him, he done a lot in his career, but he was never able to play internationally. So him especially, it was a proud moment for me when I got my call up.
And what's your ambition?
My ambition is to play as high as possible. Hopefully get back into full-time football, back into the league, and yeah, just go up the leagues and just play as high as possible and just enjoy my football again.
And you've got to go do some runs now, have you?
Yeah, got to stay fit, so got to do some runs.